Hello everybody, thank you for watching this channel again. Today we're going to do a quick tutorial. We're going to make a monkey. We're going to test a new mode in Zbrush. Well, it's not new, but we're going to see how to make something refract, like if you want to do like a render crystal. So we're going to make a space monkey. We're going to start pretty much with the DYNAMESH 128. Either the red or the white. I prefer the white one to see what's going on. We're gonna take the floor off, and then we're gonna zoom in with the control and dragging the right mouse down. Now we're gonna make this draw size 217, probably a little bit less with brackets next to P. I'm gonna choose the clay tubes, and I'm gonna start making the eyes. I'm gonna start. This is pretty easy and simple. And the intensity for the smoothing, I'm gonna get it down to 28. Okay, I'm gonna make this smaller. Pretty much what we're gonna be doing is starting from the eyes. And if you can hear the music, is right now what we have is Mozart. I had YouTube's send me that I was listening to radio, so right now I'm just trying to fix that with the baby aliens, because I cannot show it in some places, and I believe it's restricted. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to play something different now, but it's okay. Now we're gonna make a mask with the pen and the mouth. Okay, the mouth is gonna be like this. Control outside the canvas, we drag it outside. W, we make we put it out, and then rotation R. I just press R. And remember, this is DYNAMESH, so don't worry. Control A, Q to keep Control A again. And outside, I press, I drag with Control on the right side, and I'm smoothing right now this area over here. And we have to remember, if you wanna. We have all these polygons like the form. You just have to drag mask outside, because it's DYNAMESH. It's going to fix it right away. Now we're going to use move to fix that. You can still refine this with clay tubes on the side of the mouth with Alt. Remember, is a negative impact on the mesh. It's like if you're carving instead of adding clay. And then smooth that out, smoothing that out, smoothing this out over here. F. Polyframe out. The color, I'm going to make it a little bit more gray, so we can see more detail. Sometimes that helps. Okay, so right now we are main blocking the shape of the monkey. I have clay tubes pretty much. Clay tubes is excellent for blocking the shape. F. And remember to have references of your monkeys. So you basically want something that you can like relate, you know, like for what you have in mind. Maybe a comic version, whatever you want to do. So make sure that you have the profile too, so that's very helpful. So when you're making stuff like this, so we are watching that we have to make this a little bit more towards the outside. I'm going to use the move tool. And remember, this is DYNAMESH, don't worry about that. Smooth it out. Worry about the main shape of your subject. Make it look the way you want. Spend as much time as you want refining and getting the shape you want. We want to make like a cartoony version of this, so keep that in mind. So now that we have a part of the front, let me smooth this a little bit. I'm gonna press Control Mask, and I'm gonna mask these parts, the mouth. Remember, I have symmetry on. That's if you press X, automatically is going to make the symmetry work for you. Now we're going to press Move, and I'm going to make the brush bigger, like 413. Remember, this is a cartoony monkey. We're going to make him look a little bit more for cartoon. We look on top. Control A. There you go. Now we're gonna make the mouth the same. I'm going to make the draw size smaller. I'm going to close this drawing palette. I'm going to use Control to make the mask. Control Alt to make it a little bit smaller. Control outside to click outside the canvas and to make it inverse the mask. I press W, and then I'm putting this inside, pushing that inside with W. Control A, Control outside, Q, and then I drag a mask to redefine that. I smooth out with the Shift. Okay, now the ear. We're gonna make it Control with the mask. Control outside, mask inverse, W, we pull it out. There you go. Now that we have it out, we're gonna do group masked. What we're going to do with that, Control C, let's drag there you go. Q, and I'm going to move this around, pressing this little letter B, M, B. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to mask this one. I believe that's I'm going to put it a little bit closer, masking over here. Be sure not to leave any white space because it's going to affect your workflow. I believe that's good enough. Now we're going to group mask. How that is going to help, you're going to see. Okay, now that is grouped. Right now we have that isolated. We're going to start making the main shapes. I'm smoothing this with Shift. and move is selected. I'm just trying to put this inside. Make it a little bit bigger. There you go, it's getting nice and easy. We're gonna pull a little bit this one a little bit to the inside, a little bit this one too. There you go. And we drag mask. So now DYNAMESH is working in his magic. Doesn't look like, but it's a different totally different polygroup that is going to help us for Control A, now Control outside. Now we isolated it, R, we hit R for rotation, and we are going to move this a little bit to the sides. This a little bit to the side, and W to move it and reposition it on the head. There you go. More likely. Control A, Control outside. We drag mask and we patch this with Shift. Remember, smoothing is made with Shift. You just click your Shift key on your keyboard, and then you're going to be having it. Standard brush, or you can use the clay tubes. I prefer clay tubes with the intensity of 13. Alt, and making carving inside here. Remember, like I told you, it's always good to study a little bit anatomy and muscles and stuff, so you can have an understanding of how this works. And then for this, I remember I'm gonna make a standard brush over here, intensity of 17 or 20. It's like Y, so pretty much what we have. Let me do it again. 36. So it's pretty much Y over here. Smooth that out. I'm gonna do clay tubes. Pretty much it's a Y. I'm coming over here. Then a smooth. Then we have this kind of protection for the ear. Now, first I'm gonna mask this part. There you go. Control outside to make it inverse, W, and then I'm gonna drag it inside. Control A, Control outside, Q, and I drag a mask. There you go. We make this a little bit smooth. There you go. Smooth this over here, smooth over here. Now we're gonna select this, Control A. We're gonna drag it a little bit to the inside. I did it with the mask. Control A outside, and we drag it. F. This is a quick way to make a monkey ear, you know. Let's make this nose over here with the mask. Control outside, we inverse the mask. W, and then we go inside. Control A, we click Control outside. F to focus, and mask outside. There you go. Q. Remember, when you see that transpose tool, is because you're not going to be able to model, so you better press Q right away. F. Probably I'm going to make intensity a little bit more. 31 on clay tubes, making this a little bit bigger. I don't want my monkey to have a mean look, so I'm making like a little bit of lines in a different way. The mouth muscles. Smoothing over here. Smoothing, remember. Smoothing over here. I'm going to use the move tool to make a different look for the eyes. There you go. On the side. Smooth. There you go. Clay tubes. Trying to define the upper lip, the lower lip. For this cartoony little character. Smooth. Control A. Smooth with shift, remember. F. And move. F, F. Now we go like this. Smooth this with shift. Okay. Now we're gonna put the. I'm gonna close this brush toolbar, and I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna paint a sphere. I click on the sphere, I go transparency mode, size smaller, then I go W, put it in place, now I drag it to the right side. How we see how it's looking cool. Remember, you can position the way you like. I believe that's a good place. Okay, now we're gonna go Q, C plugin, Z plugin, Subtool Master, mirror on X. There you go. Transparency off. Now I'm gonna pick the monkey's face and move around with the tool. Move. There you go. There you go. F. Okay, now DYNAMESH, I'm gonna take it off. DYNAMESH off. There you go. Make sure to save. Right now I'm gonna save. I should have saved monkey space 1. Now I'm gonna subdivide this geometry. Right now we are on 67. I'm gonna divide it to 171. That's a good division rate. We can make more detail now. Smooth that over there. If we use clay tubes now with the intensity of 13, should be the double. We want to emphasize this kind of mask. F. You can make a standard brush with an alpha. I'm going to use alpha number 56 with the stroke and an intensity of 8. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to see how this is working. To really see how is that, I'm going to use a different material. A material that lets me see a little bit better the gonna make it bigger now for bigger parts. I'm gonna turn back face masking. If you see, I have positive over here and I have a few negatives over here. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna make bigger the draw size. Control C, Control Z. Intensity about 4. It was too much. There you go. Looks good. Looks good. F. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna go back to another material, probably this one, gray metal. There you go. Pressing Shift and for rearranging this. Now, what we're gonna be doing is gonna be, let me put it in another mag cap. This one I believe is gonna work better, pearl, with the white. There you go. Now save. Remember to save all the time. Yes. Now that we're saving over here, we're gonna be making, choose the eyes, make a few subdivisions because this is pixelated. Control D, Control D. We have now 2 levels of subdivisions, geometry. We delete the lower one. There you go. Now we're gonna go subtool and we're gonna choose the monkey head. We choose F, drag out with Control and right mouse outside. Control A. We mask everything. Now I'm gonna Control and I'm gonna Control and Alt and I'm gonna unmask the parts I don't want to have any fur. So we don't want any fur in the mouth, in the eyes, in the ears. Control C. I did something that I didn't want to do. Okay, now we double check. That seems fair. Okay, now we're gonna go down on FIBERMESH Lightbox. We're gonna choose number 160. We press comma, and this is like a freaking Bigfoot. But we're gonna go on FIBERMESH window, and we're gonna see modifiers. The length is too much, so we're gonna put it down. Probably 235. Let's see how that's working. I believe it's too much. I'll leave it less. I believe 120 is good. And gravity, we're gonna set it to 0. Let's see how that's working. Probably a little bit less, 0.1, 0.19. We can mess around with this. The tip, we can make it a different color. we can preview in render BPR. There you go. Looks fun, doesn't it? And we can put more or less here. We can go max fibers and go up and go do a BPR. Because they are more, it takes more time to render. And you are going to see that we have some issue happening here in the eyes, so that's masking. We're going to go back on subtool, we're going to hide the eye, we're going to go on FIBERMESH, we're going to turn that off, the preview off. Now we're going to go on mask and press Ctrl Alt. We're going to take this off. We're going to take this off, whatever it is inside. I didn't like this over here, Ctrl Alt, so I'm going to take this part off too. Remember, you can make a logo with the monkey. F. There you go. Now we're going to go back. Preview. Maybe it's not updating, so we're going to go Lightbox. Fibers again. Click it, 160, comma, close it. Length, 120, I believe it was. 110. Okay, 110 is working. Now we're going to go the tip. The tip, we wanted it to be reddish, right? Yeah, it was kind of reddish what we wanted. And gravity, we wanted, we still have some issues over there, but we can correct it later. Now we have gravity 0.2, maybe 0.3, no, 0.12. The length, I'm going to make it a little bit longer. 277, no, too much. I want it to look younger. 173. 173, it looks good. We can mess around with the coverage. Window close. Slim, if you want it slimmer, we do a BPR. There you go, one funny monkey. Okay, when you're ready to go and you like it, then you press accept and you say no. Okay, there you go. Now we go back to subtool. Now with the monkey face, we're going to select monkey, and then we're going to Control A to select the whole mask, then Control and outside, so now we don't have any mask anymore. We're going to click on the hair right now. We're going to isolate the ears, Control Shift, and click on select lasso, Control Shift. And we are going to make a selection, Control Shift outside, Control Shift again. We don't want this to show over here. Then Control Shift again. So now this is going to be tricky. So we're going to hide this monkey. We're going to Control Shift this hair over here. Split hidden. Now we're going to delete this one. Delete. Okay. Okay, so we don't have that one. And we didn't have selected symmetry, so I'm going to do the same again here. Split hidden. Delete. Okay, pretty much we're kind of trimming the hair. Split hidden and delete. Okay. So now we have to deal with these ones over here. Again, we do the same with the eyes one. Split hidden and delete. Okay. We could try to do that with those ones too, but actually you cannot see it. Those are the ears. That's funny, we didn't mask it. But it's okay. F. Now we're going to turn on this and we're going to see how it's looking now. It's looking better. We still have a little bit in this side, see? So we're going to go hide this again. Control Shift. Split hidden. Control C. Control Z. Let's see what we have over here. Seems like we have something weird going on. Let's delete it. Let's see what happened. Okay. Let's turn this on. F. There you go. It's working better. Save. Remember. Yes. That's okay. Now remember what you can do. You can do different things with hair. You can go, I'm going to turn the alpha off, and you can go on B, brush for brush, and then G for grooming. If you want to make it longer, lengthen, E for elongating. Now we're going to check our symmetry, X, so we have symmetry on. We could make this longer. You can push it in, you can comb it, you can do whatever you want with this monkey. You can make a few ones to go out if you want. Control C. That was to strength 100. Focal shift is smaller. I'm gonna make this small to make. Maybe I can do that and move it around to make it look like a funny hair out, you know. Either that or whatever you want to do. Control C, C. Undo. There you go. It's whatever you want. Whatever you want. If it looks good, it's okay. If not, it's okay to remember. You can do everything with this program. You can undo, you can change it. Pretty much we are combing here. So we're going to go back to the eyes and we're going to start poly painting. So for that I'm going to choose the face first, F, choose my standard brush, choose my colorize, put it on, RGB. I'm going to put the CAD off. I'm going to make a spray and I'm going to choose color. Let's choose a color that the eyes is going to tell us what color we're choosing right now. We're going to go to the red side and we're going to make something like this. Some pinkish. We're going to watch it with different materials. What about this? This one looks a little bit better. Now if we put alpha on and we put these small dots, it's gonna look more like skin depending on the RGB intensity. You can go a little bit redder. Remember the warm parts of the face. You can go a little bit darker where it's dark. There you go. Now we're going to go to the eyes. For this we're going to put alpha off. We're going to choose drag dot, intensity all the way to 100, focal shift all the way to -100. First we're going to go to material, mRGB, and we're going to fill the object with the toy plastic. Fill. And we're going to make it fill with the white one. There you go. Now that we have it filled, and we're going to choose a bluish color. Yeah, let's make a monkey with blue eyes. We're going to choose that one. We're going to press X to make two eyes at the same time. Because remember, we have we're going to choose RGB. We have colored eyes on, we have standard brush, and we have drag dot. Okay, so now we just drag it. So here is the first part. Then we're going to make it a little bit black, blue black. We're going to make this smaller. This is going to be like a 47. There you go. Now we're going to make a white X. For this we don't need to make it symmetrical, because it's going to look bad if you do it symmetrical. Remember always the eyes, they have the same light in the same place, F. Now you can go and you can do like refine this if you want. That's why we made the divisions for the eyes. We can click C to pick up this this color, the blue. Remember, it's always darker on the top, so we're gonna pick a darker one. We're gonna in RGB. We're gonna make it 28. Instead of stroke, we're gonna use the dots, and we're gonna start Control C. It's too dark. Intensity is 7 probably. There you go. There you go. This one too. F. Now we're gonna choose the hair. We're gonna see what he's looking at on the top. So right now we're gonna choose again a spray. We're gonna choose a white. We're gonna intensity of 47 with the focal shift of 0 and a draw size of 156. So he's turning old, that's why. Now we're gonna go and choose material for the face again, because we had the other fill in with the different madcap metal. No, that doesn't really quite work. For the hair, neither. So for the hair we have to look for another material too. So we're gonna make we're gonna see which one. Madcap pearl. Let's do BPR. BPR. PPR. I believe we need a more lively color on the face, so we're going to choose the face. We're going to see another options that gives more detail about what we did. White cavity. Let's see. Okay, we choose C over here. Let's make it a little bit more on this side over here. Let's make it red, and we're going to make intensity all the way down to 2. Then this was too much, see? So we take it away. Now we see, we choose it again. Choose again Z, and then let's intensity 22. I believe it's looking better now. More lively. Don't you think? The other color was kind of too sad. We're gonna use now the alpha with the little strokes. C, we choose a C. F. If you look from the front, doesn't really look like something is happening, so I'm going to choose the hair. Click over here. I'm going to click. There's a new word, click. Okay, I'm going to click move. You know what? B, G for grooming. Grooming hair long. Okay, so I'm going to Control C. It's too strong, so I'm going to choose 13. There you go. And this looks too coordinated, so BG, groom hair, and we're gonna do clumps. Remember, this is super fun. PPR, double checking the monkey face. What is he looking? There you go. We can insert something pretty quick. Select the monkey. We're going to save now. Save. Yes. We're going to space monkey. Let's see something quick, whatever. Okay, we're going to do B, I, we're going to do O for tune, and then we're going to press M. We're going to insert one of these bodies, probably this one over here, theme body. We're gonna put it in the center, and we are gonna delete the division, delete lower. Now we're gonna do it. There you go. And you see that it's dragging in the wrong way. Control C. Let's do it again. Let's just try to do it right now. There you go. Too big, but rotation. We're gonna position this W. We're gonna put it under F. F. Q. Okay, I don't know why it's looking the face so weird. Oh, because it's masked. So we're gonna put the body in another different one. So what I'm gonna be doing is group the mask. There you go. Control Shift, Control Shift, Control Shift, and select the face. Split the hidden one. Then I'm going to choose on the Control A. There you go. I'm going to choose just the body, and you see that pretty much the mesh is not that friendly. So for that, I'm going to do DYNAMESH. I'm going to do it right now. 128 DYNAMESH. I believe that didn't help. Oh, the mask must be clear, so I'm going to go over here and choose masking and clear. There you go. Now we're going to do DYNAMESH. There you go. Polyframe. There you go. Way better. Deformation. Polish. There you go. And you're gonna say to me probably like, that doesn't look like a monkey. I know, we are gonna work on that right now. Control, mask, and we're gonna make mask rectangle. We're gonna cut this over here. We're gonna say group masked. Control A, Control Shift, delete the hidden one and close the holes. There you go. And we're going to do it again here. Control. Over there, Control A. I don't like it to be cut in that way, so I'm going to do the lasso. There you go. I'm going to group masked. Control A. Control Shift. Click on the body. Delete the hidden one and close the holes. And remember, I'm going to tell you where to put all. I already made a tutorial on how to put all the interface like I have it over here, and where you can find all these shortcuts that I have. So if you want to take a look, it's going to be faster for you on your workflow. You just pick the brushes, you do stuff right away. And right now we are going to save. Yes, we're saving right now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now we're gonna put the hands B, I, and we are on the right track, so we just press M. We're gonna press the hand that we want. We click and Control Z. Let's undo that. For what I'm gonna do, I have to have DYNAMESH off, so I'm gonna turn it off. If not, it's not gonna weld. So we just press B, I, O for tune, O, M to get to this part. So now we choose the hand, we drag it, easy as pie. W, we drag a line from the hand. There you go. Now we make sure that it's aligned. We drag it again, middle finger. W, and we press in the center. There you go. Now we press from here over here, and then we move it. There you go. Close enough. So what we do, we drag Control Z. You know why that did that over there? Because we have a different polygroup over here. So my mistake. So let's go back a little bit. Let's go back. There you go. Q. For this to work, we have to see polyframe. The first thing we have to click is this polygroup over here. So we have to make sure we click in it. Okay, so M. Let's try it again. There you go. F. W. Okay. Q. Control C. For some reason, it's picking the one down. For some weird reason. So let's double check that. Probably they have the same polygroups. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna Control Mask Lasso, and I'm gonna make this a polygroup. I'm gonna make a group masked. There you go. Making sure this is different color. This is purple, this is blue. Okay, now again, let's do it again. Control S, Control C. No, we want that masked, so let's see if that makes it. Q. Control A. There you go. I just made a mask outside, and this closes itself. There you go. You can see it's just welded. So if you wanna, by any way, like start modeling over here, you can use clay tubes. It's gonna be deforming everything in the same kind of way, you know. RGB is on when I'm doing stuff because I have it on colorize. It's okay, doesn't bother me right now. Doesn't bother me at all. Smoothing this area. Smoothing this area over here. Now let's go to the fit. We have a different poly group over here. We're gonna hit M. Well, I have it on clay tube, so I have to go B, brush, I, O, M. I'm gonna pick one of these fit that I have here already. That is, it comes with your program, but you can build your own folder, you know, with different things that you like. If you like monsters, probably you're gonna have eyes, different kind of claws and stuff like that. W. Let's move this over here. Now let's see on the side. This goes better there. Now let's drag a mask outside. There you go. It's done. It's done. Right? And some people is going to tell me, you know what? Sometimes looks so far away. I believe this fit should be closer to the... Don't worry, you can do it. If you want to do something like that, shift. Let's make this a little bit smoother. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Smooth, okay. So if you want that to happen, what you just need to do is just pick a mask, Control, inverse mask, and W from the leg down. Okay, let's just make something quick. We're gonna subtool, hide the head, hide the hair. And we're gonna make a mask over here. Mask. You know what? I have it in lasso. I'm gonna make pen. Mask again. Inverse. I just click outside. W. And now I wanna put it all the way to the top. There you go. That's gonna be the neck. Control A. Q. F. There you go. And you can be using like brushes right now to make putting stuff on your monkey. Probably if it's let's make this smooth. We can put a zipper if you want in the front. We can go like BI. We can go zipper, and M. We can go and put this one all the way over here, and the line over here. Control C. So now we know that it's coming from the top, so we're gonna put all the way down here. Now we want it to be smaller for sure, right? So we're gonna click smaller over here, and we're gonna click on this again, and we're gonna click on this, probably here. There you go. There you go. What do you think? Now we have the zipper for the suit. You can be putting all kind of stuff with the BI, with new clothing stuff for the or different stuff. Maybe a curve, IMM. So if you want to put like a strap or of some kind, you know, like you can put different stuff for the monkey. If you do for example, let's do something like buttons. Let's try to do it over here. I'm gonna clear the one that it's on the delete, so I just deleted the line that it was in the front. I can go like this, and I can go and make it bigger because you can hardly see them. Let's choose the green one, a little bit bigger one, F. You can go BI, and you have different tools in 4R6, you know, individual parts like machinery, mechanic, something, steam gears. Let's check that one. Let's see if that works for us. Could be like a seal or something, you know, like probably NASA or stuff. Like maybe you can put a NASA logo inside of one of these stuff. Maybe here is gonna say NASA X. We just want it on the right side. So, you know, you can do many things, whatever you want. And we can see that the head is not totally painted. So we're going to choose the head and choose the standard brush, RGB is on, spray, whatever. We're going to choose this color with C. Let's paint this back part. There you go, like an old guy. It doesn't matter because it's under the, you cannot really see it because it has hair, you know, but whatever. Now we're gonna save. Yes. Now that we saved, I'm gonna make the last item for us. I'm gonna put well, no, we're gonna put a couple more just to make it finished. So we're gonna paint sphere 3D. There you go. We're gonna make transparent the rest. We're gonna click the sphere. We're gonna make the size of the sphere big enough for the head to fit. Now we're gonna move it W. There you go. And you see that orb. The ears of our monkey are a little bit too much, so we're gonna make the size again a little bit bigger. Let's see if that works. I believe it's working now. Okay, Q. Now I want to keep the round shape around it. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to make a clip, Control Shift, and clip curve. I'm going to clip I just press Control Shift and a space bar to move it around where you want it to be clipped. I want it to be clipped somehow around here. There you go. There you go. So I want it to be that like that. Probably I can be making some modifications, but right now I'm just, you can put like a ring around it, whatever. You can move this like probably another, let's do it again, Control Shift, clip curve, space, Control C. We didn't have symmetry on, X, Control Shift. There you go. Let's do it again over here. It's a very elaborated one. Monkeys go to space now. You have to remember that. There you go. There you go. That's a space monkey. Let's do it again. Let's just soften those ones. Let's make this a little bit more believable, you know, from a point of view of this, of the spectator. There you go. Now we're gonna Control D to make more like divisions, to make this more smoother. Now what we are going to be doing, mRGB, and we're going to change the material. We're going to go standard, see add off, colorize on, and we're going to go and choose a material that it has reflective surface, you know. You can choose whatever material you want. You can test with different ones. I want one that is gonna give me a kind of neat refractions. I believe this one is pretty cool. This one with the light on the side, because I don't want it to have the light on the. I'll leave this one. I'm gonna choose that one. There you go. And I'm gonna choose like a bluish kind of color. And I'm gonna make fill object with that material. There you go. And if you choose transparency off, you won't see the monkey's head. And if you do a BPR, the same, that won't show. So for this to show in your render, right now let's go up and let's choose the monkey, down, and let's choose the cat pearl. There you go. And we're gonna this one too. Control A. There you go. And choosing this one, you're gonna click on this to make it transparent. You're gonna go on your render. Well, right now let me just show to you. Render. If you render right now, it's not going to show the monkey. It's not going to show it at all. There you go. So now you go and click this one over here. Go on Display, Properties, BPR Settings, and BPR Transparent Shading. And then it says, would you like to turn on the transparent render property? You say yes. Okay. Now you do a BPR. There you go. We have our monkey. But because we didn't have the hair on, it didn't appear in the... Now it's coming out of the... It's okay. It's okay. We can fix that. There you go. We have a space monkey right now. we can choose this over here. We can choose to see this over here. Transparency, we choose this, we choose the hair. Let's just cut the hair where we need to cut it. We're gonna be ready to go. So Control Shift, clip curve. There you go. If you want it to be like this, space, we have to start from here. Let's do it again. Alt. There you go. Now let's go to the back part. Same. Control C. What we were doing. Oh, the black part is in the other side, so we have to do it the other way. Space. There you go. So everything is confined to the sphere. F. Okay, now we're gonna see transparency off. We're gonna set this. We're gonna set this. We're gonna set this to C. We can fix this a little bit too. We can make a move tool. We can make it look less unnatural, you know. There you go. And we can put a few tubing in the back. If you put the helmet over here, maybe you can have something over here that drags the oxygen, you know. So BI, let's try to see what we can put. Machine parts, let's see what machine parts do we have. No, I don't want a machine part like that. Let's do it again. BI. Army, let's see what do you have in the army. Probably this bullet will make a cool kind of oxygen tank. X, we're gonna choose the monkey suit. Control C. Instead of that, we're gonna make a curve. We're gonna turn curve off. Stroke, curve mode off, and we're gonna make X off, and we're gonna put just one piece over here. There you go. That's a bullet. But we can group masked. Okay, so now that we have this grouped, Control Shift, split hidden. Now we choose this one. We can edit this one, Control A. For this to look like an oxygen tank, we're just going to cut the lower part, Control Shift, clip. There you go, W. Then we can have a strap around or something, probably around the waist. To know what's holding it, you know. Q. So now we're gonna go around again. We're gonna go and select the stroke curve off, curve mode. V, I, EMM curve, M. What strap you want for that? Probably this one. Let's make this strap over here and let's click it on the monkey space suit. And for everything that is like that, you just press Shift and it's going to make a strap around. So again, we're going to do it again here. Control C. Okay, let's delete the curve. Okay, so now we're going to do it around here. We're going to make it smaller. Here you go. We're going to drag the curve and press Shift. Control C. It's not working. Let's do it again. Control Shift. I'm going to do it from here. Okay, so for some reason this is keeping me from doing that. I'm going to make a mask. Polyframe. Okay, here we have. So I just click on that, Control Shift. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to split hidden. There you go. I'm going to duplicate this one. There you go. And I'm going to do W and put it up. There you go. How easy is that? How easy is that? I'm going to move it around. I'm going to move it around like this. And I'm going to W this. And I'm going to see if I can deform this on the side too. W. I'm going to move that, don't worry about it. So now that I have it like that, Q, and I'm going to make move. There you go. I want it to be moving like that. I want this to be moving like that. It's a monkey. We don't care about the wellness of a monkey in the space, do we? X. Okay. Okay, now that we have that, we're going to turn this one on. So now we have the monkey suit and how he's going to breathe. You're going to wonder yourself. We're going to put a BI and we're going to put something that is called a curve M tubes. This tube, a hose. And then we're going to click on the body of the monkey. We're going to turn down. I'm going to put all that together, so I'm going to go up. I'm going to merge this one down. Merge down. Okay. Merge down. You know what? I'm going to leave it like that there. I'm going to turn off this one, turn off that one. I'm going to leave this one over here. Control Shift. And I'm going to make the hose for this come from here over here. So M, I'm going to click that one, make a small brush like 1/8. Make it bigger. I'm going to look for, there you go, that line that goes all the way to the top. Now if you turn everything on, there you go, there you go. There you go. Drag everything. We delete that line and we're going to put something in the back just to make it look like he has something that is proportioning the oxygen for the monkey in the space. So now for that we're going to go BI in machine parts or spaceship, whatever, M. And there's a few interesting items here, so I'm going to use whatever of these ones. This one looks very interesting, so I'm going to use this one and I'm going to drag it over here. There you go. Looks cool, don't you think? So everything is up to you. This is a space monkey. We don't care. We're going to render. There you go. That's a cool space monkey. So last but not less, you can paint on the gloves, you can paint on the feet, you can make whatever you want to do to this monkey. He has gloves. He has maybe he's very fitted. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna go brush standard and stroke alpha off. C. I'm gonna paint this with RGB. Colorize. Control A. C. Instead of spray, I'm gonna dots. C again. Intensity all the way to 100. And let's do it again. Whatever. Spray. C. Maybe he burned his legs. Wow. What were you doing, monkey? What were you doing, monkey? Just let me know. Okay, fill object. I want to fill everything with the same color. Maybe instead of that, I'm gonna make. I'm gonna use. Yeah, reddish is not that bad idea. I kind of like it. So, fill object. Control C. You know what? I like the whites in this one. But you know what? I can do it no matter what. Yes, I can do it. So for that, I'm gonna fill object with the different. Let's do it again. No. Till we find something we like. Maybe that one. There you go. That's the one I was looking for. Now, because these are different polygroups, I can select each one individually. Control Shift. Let's see, polygroups. Control C. You know what? Those are not different polygroups. They just blended. There you go. F. You can split in different polygroups if you want. God's sake. Let's see polygroups again. Clearly, I can see that they are different polygroups over here. Control Shift. F. Control Shift. Okay, I'm going to do auto groups. You're going to go to polygroups. And auto groups. There you go. Let's see if that works now. Control Shift. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Excellent. Polyframe. So now I'm going to choose this one over here. And I'm going to fill it with a fill object. Fill. There you go. And I can even do the gloves. No, I can do right now a mask. Mask with the lasso to split this. And group mask. There you go. Control C. I want it to be Control A. I want it to be hex symmetry on. There you go. Group mask. There you go. Again, I'm going to do it in the fit. Control A. And group mask. There you go. That was easy, right? F. Now that we have that, I'm going to fill that one with a different color, probably the monkey color that I had in the face subtool. I'm going to hide this. I'm going to make colorize, it's already active. Z. We can make it with an alpha. See what's going on. Maybe we can make it lighter. Intensity is all the way to 100. Let's do it C. There you go. C, there you go. Remember, you can pass as much as you want with your monkey. Control Shift, Control Shift, Control Shift. There you go. Control A. There you go. So here we have the hands intensity. Let's raise it. F, Control Shift. There you go. It's a good start. That's a good start. I don't know how that hole got in there, so Control. Probably I was doing something weird. I don't know, close holes. Let's see if that works. It's not working. It's not working. I don't know what were you doing, monkey. That you have a hole there. Maybe it's for pooping. Who knows? Well, if you want to close a hole, I believe now in this version of Zbrush you have a brush for that, B, and you can curve fill. You know, you can do whatever. What I do is curve try fill. I can go like this. And I can go X off, and I can make a curve around. And once I have that filled, I can move it around. You know what? Control C, that looks very crappy. Why you do that? I'm gonna see if inflate solves this issue. It's kind of solving it. F. We're gonna have to do kind of a DYNAMESH probably. Clay tubes. And you know what? That's why I'm doing tutorials, man. F. To get into situations that I'm gonna have when I'm solving my problems. So for this I'm gonna DYNAMESH it. Let's make it bigger. Control Shift, select the suit, split hidden. Let's split it. There you go. And now we have used the suit. We're gonna save it. Remember, save all the time. Yes, it's saved. Now that it's split, we have 1.3 million, so let's hope this doesn't crash. DYNAMESH, and we're gonna make a resolution 512, whatever, and DYNAMESH it. And the mask must be clear. If it says that, masking and clear. There you go. Now you go DYNAMESH again. Computer is working, computer is thinking. That's why we have a disk that it looks like an old disk, like 5/1/4. Wow, I haven't seen those disks since, like, I don't know, longest time I was in high school, I believe. Windows 3.1 was outside. I was so excited to be using Paint, but now the future is here, and I love Zbrush. I just love Zbrush. I just can't wait till we have like 3D printers that are like affordable, you know. So everything that you have in mind, you can print it. You can like, okay, it's supposed to be done. Let's try to make it smooth here. This smooth hole in the monkey. We are going to inflate it. We're gonna put a clay tube over there in the holy and smooth it again. And then we're gonna drag as a mask, and it's gonna make a DYNAMESH, and it's gonna take it away. It's gonna take it away forever and ever. Maybe we can put a patch over there. If you want to be funny, you can put something for the monkey to poop. You know, it will be fun. But the time is coming close to going, so I'm just putting a smoothing intensity. We can make it bigger, the intensity. Smooth these two. Let's now we go subtools. We can DYNAMESH these ones too, or we can do something divide it. Let's do that. Alt Control C. Okay, now it says save to disk, and it's kind of stuck. I hope that doesn't crash. So please don't crash computer on me. Right now I'm in the middle of a tutorial. And it's not responding. No. Okay, back to the program. I know it was terminated, so it's going to give you a different files to open. Let's open the one that is closer. 3233 is the newer, I believe. So let's try to do that one. And that is not the one, man. Oh, man. That's what happens. We are gonna go and close this. Load tool. And we're gonna look for our monkey space. F. Subtool. We have everything here. Okay. The only thing that it remains is the butthole. But for the rest it's okay. So let's make this a small render. It looks neat. Now we have that over there. And we were trying to make when you select every tool, it tells you how many polygons you have over there. Which one is the bigger one, which one is the smaller one. So far, the hair has a lot of polygons, you know. You could do decimation master over here. This doesn't have a lot, this doesn't have a lot. The face has like 270, but you need it over there. So anyways, so this is the tutorial for the Space Monkey. I hope you have liked it, the process, and make your own ideas, you know, about it. Let's see why this is not showing up. Let's see. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go display properties. We're gonna BPR settings and transparent, and yes, so now it is on. And the shift tool, and this one is like that. That's good, that's correct. Let's double check again, and hopefully there you go. Space Monkey ready to be going to space. There you go. I believe it was a lot of fun. I hope you had fun too. We could be doing stuff forever here, putting like something to a kind of frame for the helmet, whatever. but the time is up and I have to go. And I hope that you guys like this tutorial. Please let me know. Send me your monkeys, send me your reviews, and it was good to see you. See you soon back, and thank you for watching Digital Space. Thank you very much.